Welcome, beauties, to this gorgeous evening, late night, under the stars, under the full moon session, where I wanted to bring in presence this really incredible outpouring and shift in both our internal relationship with the feminine, with the moon, with the earth, being a human, but also our deep soul connection to what is rising at this time and what is shifting and what is changing, both in the alchemy of the stars, but also in the perception and our collective understanding of the shifts and the change that are taking place very rapidly at this time. So in this video I'm going to be sharing a really beautiful moon ritual using a gorgeous moon priestess elixir created by Magdalene Sacred Gardens. So that's me. For my roses, this has got lady's mantle, avery, hawthorns, mugwort, and a beautiful full moon elixir that I made, or essence. And I'm going to be working with an oil, so you could use a rose oil, or a blue lotus oil is also really nice for the night time. So at this time there is so much shifting and changing taking place, and one gateway or cycle that has really been very nurturing for me at this time is this shift of nodes from the Aries and Libra cycle into the Pisces and Virgo cycle. So this is happening right now. Also, every 19 years there is an astrological or a lunar orbit cycle called the lunar standstill. And so from our vantage point here on Earth, there are points in the year where the moon is going to be very close to the Earth. So in a very ancient stone temple of Cavendish in Scotland, there will be points this year, I believe maybe one in April, but I don't know the exact, where you can go to the stone circle and see the moon, literally looking as though it's touching, kissing, and walking across the earth into the circle and through. And so this direct connection, or very close connection with the moon, gives us an indication and an invitation into an initiation that I feel humanity is going through at this time, or beginning to go through. So not only is there this 19-month, 18-month shift of energies into the Pisces priestess, into the Virgo, who really holds the space of the priestess and the spiritual truth being unveiled more profoundly at this time. But it's also giving us this extraordinary new perspective on the mysteries of the moon, this celestial body that we are in connection with every day here on Earth. We have the most profound knowing that the moon affects our bodies and our tides, and it holds within it this deep relationship with the sacred waters that we have and hold and carry within us, so these codes. And I feel like at this time that there is something awakening and something being revealed. And this is going to be a unique journey for everybody, but generally for the collective and humankind at this time, it is a reconnection, a reawakening to a more pure creational relationship with the mother, with the feminine. And so this is for all of humanity to remember that we are coming out of a cycle where the feminine, as we see in the story of Mary Magdalene, has been overshadowed, has been diminished. Her power has been, and her gifts and her beauty removed from scriptures, and in time slowly hidden, because this deep mystery of the unseen, the eternal soul, and this wisdom of the principles of interconnection, which is really what the celestial energies of the moon and the feminine bring to us, was extremely challenging. The patriarchy, this structure that has been created without love, without wisdom, without the true nature that we are interconnected. So the moon and our connection with the celestial body is now going to be taking on a new level of truth. And so as part of sharing with you a gorgeous ritual with an invocation, using an elixir if you wish, an oil, we're really renewing our relationship with the feminine, the mother within. And so even though we're invoking outside of ourselves or using our words, we are really awakening the moon from within our interior temple, which is a really important place of understanding to shift our perception. And so as we're doing this, we are restoring those truths, the place of the feminine in the scriptures, myth, oral tradition, in the arts. And as we do that and awaken that through us, we're going to create a change. And one of the changes that I feel is so deeply needed at this time, and it's part of what this astrology and what the stars and the alchemy of high magic really are inviting us to understand, is that we're creating now new structures from this place of this wisdom and this knowledge that really is intricately feminine. It's a higher iteration of what we have known to be the crystalline nature of structure, because it's going to be created in a new way with compassion and connection to the mysteries of feminine body and womb and blood. It's not going to be forcing and creating from the mind only. It's not going to be distorting, it's feeling, it's connecting once again and listening and honouring all life as sacred, which means to honour all life as alive and sentient. And this is where the celestial body of the moon in relationship to the earth and humankind at this time is really going to be playing a huge role. And so coming back to this 19-year cycle that our ancestors revered and celebrated, they knew that this celebration or this high holy occultation of the moon would take place because they marked it out, as I said, in temples, in sacred rocks, in natural formations, in temples such as stone circles, because they knew the high magic. They could feel the outpouring and the transmissions of light that were coming through the celestial body, and knowledge, therefore, of the moon, because each star or planet, depending on its relationship to the earth, meaning what it's doing and where it's close to and who it's close to, affects us. It affects our reality. And the more that we can attune to this and feel that deep eternal self, the more that we can really shift our perceptions and work more with the energy of pure creation than forced manifestation, which is a natural result of pure creation. Fully connecting with the mysteries of the moon, of the earth, of nature, of Gaia's wisdom, the natural forces. And so Mary Magdalene, as a moon priestess, a high moon priestess, daughter of the moon, as to Inanna and Ishtar, these incredible oral traditions that have been carried through the ages and are present with us now and are going to be revealing even more beautiful hidden gems. We have already a book of life that is alive. It's not necessarily a book or a manuscript, but it's an alive experience transmission within us. It's a knowledge that we're now going to be taking to the next level. And this is because we're ready to be creating new feminine architecture and structures to live and create community and connection and higher understanding of love and how to move forward at this time. Because really fundamentally at the core of all of this, whoever we are, we're all wanting to move forward on an individual soul evolutionary level, but as a collective, because we are interconnected. This is the mystery of the moon and what she is transmitting at this time. Over this next 2 years, as well, within this shift of nodes, or the destiny and our deep, rich wisdom that we already hold to the South Node, there are going to be some incredible occultations of the moon with different star constellation, one being the Pleiades. And so this also really is an amazing opportunity for us to receive this higher vision, this higher cosmic activation of what it is to be a human. And we call this a DNA activation sometimes. It doesn't matter what we call it, but it is this unveiling, deep healing and awakening of more of who we are. More than ever before, I can feel our souls really calling for what it is to be free and untamed, to restore the priestess way, to really remember the relationship we have with the celestial moon and Mother, the earth, the deep father energies of presence and initiation. And so by tuning into this particular transmission, what I'm sharing, whenever it is, wherever you are, there'll be a deep, rich and nourishing balm for you. I'd love to complete with sharing a little bit of knowledge about Mary Magdalene and her path of initiation in her incarnation with Jeshua. And this is the part where she travelled and was initiated in the mysteries of Isis within the Temple of the Moon. This was in Egypt, but she also travelled and initiated through the Temple of the Moon mystery temples in India and Greece, France and Avalon. And this is something that really is coming alive now in these lands and creating sacred sanctuaries for others to awaken what we're carrying, and so we can bring that forth as our flame, our Magdalene flame, into our lives, into our own healing journeys, into our own service work, but also to really begin to create this rising of the new crystalline feminine structures, the new values, the true values, and to bring forth what for many will be very difficult, the deeper spiritual truth of what it is to be a human being. Part of the journey of entering into the initiations of the moon temples is to connect to secret and hidden rituals, rites and passes of the temple. And so this is something that I believe will begin to awaken in a more authentic and profound way through men and women now, as we tune into this most incredible time of shift, high alchemy, and this new iteration deepening into what it is to come back into being humanity. So let's come into some gorgeous time together. So I invite that you come into a seated position. As we breathe in, lifting up through our central channel, grounding, becoming present. As we breathe in, lifting up into this gorgeous starry night sky with a full moon. And as we exhale, receiving the outpouring of lunar energy to our bodies. Feeling how every cell of your body is now filled with this beautiful, deep, rich earth energy and lunar light. Breathe as we activate now a beautiful lunar rose in our heart. As every petal opens now, you begin to feel an unfolding, unfurling in the whole of your body as you begin to breathe this rose into every cell. This beautiful, deep, magnetic rose of love. Feeling and perceiving and sensing this beautiful gold and silver sphere of light around you as this beautiful rose is anchored into your heart, your body. Coming into the center, the folds of the rose. You follow the scent of this most incredible rose. As we feel the moon inside. Becoming present. As we call forth the heavenly queen, brightest of light, deeply anchored on the earth. Crowned with the moon, your presence and holiest love, bring the waters of life within me alive. Beloved and sacred moon, moon priestess, high priestess mother, who carries the holiest of spiritual truth, guiding us on our royal rose path to the Garden of Eden. Oh. Beloved moon, who carries life, the highest order and service. Who carries the highest love of moon mastery. You are crowned with the mantle and sacred talisman of power, magic, and mystery. As you breathe now, feel the connection to the moon and the earth, your body in between. And feel how your body is now opening and becoming receptive. Reciting the following. The holy vessel, my body, is being blessed. I am anointed. Blessed be. You're going to take your moon priestess elixir, or if you've got an elixir, you can place it in water or sublingually into the base of the mouth, so underneath the tongue, choosing 3 to 6 drops. Once you've received the elixir like a chalice, you're going to lift the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. And you're going to wait until you feel that you want to ingest and receive this beautiful elixir of life. Receiving this as a holy sacrament. Love. Continue to breathe up and down your central channel. Maybe you'll smell the scent of the rose and feel her opening still inside of your body. Feeling this cocoon of light really anchoring you into your energy and summoning your energy to be present as you continue to come back to your breath. Hearing the ancient words and utterances of our foremothers, the ancient seers, who foretold that this time would come when we would honour the sacred in all of life, and once again embody the feminine wisdom and high love in holy union. The Son, the King, the masculine, the Father. We bow to receive a gift, a blessing. Perfect for our lives at this time. Remaining connected and deeply rooted to the earth. Continue to breathe and relax into your body. You can take your time, you've got all the time. And when you're ready, you're going to take your rose oil, the oil of your choice. And you're going to take the rose oil into your field, your light body. Placing your left palm forward, you're going to take your right middle finger. Take a deep breath in, breathing out through the mouth. 2 more times. Anointing now your heart. And feeling how this awakening of your connection, your relationship, communion with the moon, your body, is awakening. A deep stirring of knowledge and secrets passed down. From my priestess, initiate, grown mother, lover, daughter, seed, child. Finishing by placing both hands upon your heart and visualizing the beautiful moon rose in your heart, sealing, closing petal by petal, coming into a beautiful bud. So be beauties, you've received that beautiful blessing. It's been absolutely gorgeous to be sharing this, filming this at night when everyone's asleep and the stars are out and the moon is full. She is rising, risen. And so if you are doing this also under the moonlight, I highly recommend that you go outside bare feet. Open out into the priestess posture, arms outstretched, legs slightly apart, and receive and ground. Receive from the earth and ground. To complete, I'd love to share with you some words that I've written in remembrance of the Moon Priestess. The Moon Priestess stands as a beacon of ancient wisdom. Her lineage extends through the mists of time, connecting her to the sacred foremothers who walked the path of lunar reverence. She embodies the sacred mysteries of the moon, carrying within her the knowledge and secrets passed down from generations of high priestesses. Her presence is a testament to the divine feminine, holding within her the essence of the sacred Magdalene lineage, the wisdom of the womb, the cosmic womb, the feminine body, life, fertility, death, and rebirth. Thank you. It's been amazing to be with you as we complete now.